Shalom, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. We are about to begin our studies. We are about to begin. Then again, brethren, as you may know, school is off, and we have a couple of folks out there that are here, and they come to visit, and they have their children with them, and there's quite a few of them. If you hear noises, please forgive me. All right, today we will study part 4 of the. Excuse me. We will study part 4. Part 4 of this book, The Practice of Magical Evocation by Franz Bardon. Again, this is the book, beloved. It is highly recommended if you're about that life, okay? So then again, like I said, brethren, please don't call me or email me and say, Big Liv, I need the name of that book that you were reading, the book that you show in the beginning. I say the name, I showed you the picture, go get it. This book, when I bought mine, it was like 20-30 bucks. Now it's $60, if I'm not mistaken. Worry not, 60 bucks is it's a very small price to pay for the information that is in there. It is very useful, okay? Once our books can come out this year, it will probably in the same price that this one is, because it will be loaded with all the 360 degrees of information that you will need plus more. Okay, now, beloved, we did indeed stop in page 304 at number 34. We did stop at number 34. We're going to proceed to number 35. As you already know, we only have 1 hour to do so. Let us go ahead and get started. Then again, viewer discretion is advised. Full disclosure, full disclaimer. We are students. We are just seeking knowledge, okay? We are seeking wisdom and comprehension. We will not tolerate any spiritual bully or anyone that will come over here and try to come with buffoonery. If you have a specific question, we will kindly ask you to hold your question until we are finished with the study, and we will ask if you have any question. If any question pop up in your mind, write it down. If a question pop up in your mind, please, beloved, write it down. At the end, we will ask the question. We'll ask if you have any question, you may ask. As today is Wednesday, the day of the Kokavite, the day of intellect, the day of our guardian angel, so to speak. Let us move in with number 35. Okay, if anybody you try to clown us, you will be hidden by the moderators, and I will not be able to unhide you. If we are study, if you have something to say, you have to say it in all respect, and you will be responded back the same way. We will not tolerate any ambush, any buffoonery. Thank you for listening. Let us move in. Last time we stopped at page 305, number 34. Now we are in number 35. Number 35, Kevacaya. Kevacaya, this genius will show the student ways to completely gain control over the most dangerous influences of negative beings. Ah, ah. Um, then again, like I said before, if you have to hold the question for the end, please. Always hold the question for the end. Okay, you can get the PDF, you can get the book. Like I said, somebody remind me at the end of the podcast to go into the moon bathing, especially if you're Cancer out there. Like I said, Cancer is the best house, man. You know, if you're born in the house of Cancer or in the school, if you are born in the house of Cancer, you went to the school of Cancer, you're golden. Especially if you're Levanahite Cancer or Shemeshite Cancer. Oof, you're golden right there. But anyway, hold the questions at the end of the video. If you want to know anything else, you may want to watch the previous video part 3. All right. Okay, number 4. All right. This genius will 34, 35. This genius will shows the student ways to completely gain control over the most dangerous influences of negative beings. All right, of negative beings, brethren. All right, that's good right here. He turns the student's fiercest enemy into a friend, and whatever there is a yearning for peace, he makes peace, and that applies to individuals as well as nations. Should the student request it, Kevakaya will help him attain honor and wealth. So as you can see, brethren, and all the from the first to the 35th, there's a lot of them that are here to get you wealth and honor and respect and all that. You don't need to go to the Gentiles and or other negative being and sell your soul, excuse me, and make pact with them. Those things, if you are willing to put the work, they will help you because that's what they are here for. 36, Menadel. Menadel, he is an excellent initiator of synthetic astrology. I didn't even know we had such things as in synthetic astrology. Synthetics. Somebody define the word synthetic. Synthetic astrology. Let me see if I can get that. Oh, this right here. Oops. Oh, why did I do this? Give me a second. Somebody define the word synthetic. Synthetic, made by chemical synthesis, especially to imitate a natural product. That is powerful here. Okay, that is powerful. He's an excellent initiator of synthetic astrology. He will he will teach a student how to practically utilize astrological knowledge and spageric healing and alchemy. He will teach him at which time and for what purpose to make and to load talismans. He will also teach the student in which manner the desired powers can be banished into precious stones, precious gemstones through magic and the Kabbalah. In addition, he will give the student instructions as to the exact time to gather herbs or to prepare them for healing purposes and magical practice. This is big right there, okay? For those of you who remember, we had studied a book called The Hoodoo Medicine. Which one of you remember that? The Hoodoo Medicine. In the book of the Hoodoo Medicine, they give a lot of herbs and flowers. And then in this book, there is a plant called miracle leaf. Okay, there is a plant called, well, they call it Kalanchoe piñata. That's the scientific name for it. Okay, so this book, it has so many things. However, the author warn you that there are certain plants, certain herbs, and certain flowers you have to go pick them up at their time. There are certain times, certain day. For instance, right now the moon is waxing. For the cancers, this is the best thing for you. You can use the waxing moon because the moon going to be waxing in your house, and not only that, the Levana, which is the Queen Levana rule Cancer. Okay, Noga little sister, Wool Venus. She's gonna be in her house, and she's going to be waxing great. So for those of you do a little more moon bathing or moon yoga, your moon ceremony will give you the recipe or whatever that you're gonna do over there. There are times, there are certain specific way to make your one under the moon. There are certain time you gotta go pick up the plants, the herbs, and stuff like that. This guy can teach you how to do this. This is very important. Okay, I'm not too versed on that, but I was reading one of those ancient manuscript, which is another language. They give a formula for the women to know which men they are going to marry. That's when back then, young women, teenagers wanted to know where which men they're going to be married, and then it was something related to go pick up herbs at a certain time in June, and then you'll do a little something, and this man will pop up in your dream, and it will be the husband that you're going to marry. But right now, people don't do that. They don't care. People don't care who's going to be their husband. They don't want to know it. They just grab first come first serve. That's what it is now. So in addition, okay, this genius also has the ability to set prisoners free. It does not matter how the prisoner is incarcerated or where the prison is located. Okay, the prison release takes place in a magical manner, excuse me, either by influencing the guards to leave the prison doors open, or else by having the prisoner set free through a legal procedure of pardon. You hear that? This intelligence, this entity have the ability to free prisoner. It doesn't matter where the prison at, wherever it is, it can influence the guard to leave the door open, or the prisoner just walk out, or it can influence legal process, get the whoever did whatever they are in there to legal pardon. Powerful. And we have a lot of our brethren and sisters that are in prison for minor scum stuff, like the most minute things, they throw them in prison. So if we could get attention to this guy, we can get a lot of our righteous men and women out of jail. Menadel provides the student with good fortune in his chosen profession, with the good graces of personality and high position, and a whole ashtray of other things. Aniel, 37. He is a friend of poets, dramatists, composers, and everything that is connected with the arts. So if you are into the art, or if Aniel is your guardian angel, so you're poets, you like to write, and things like that. So that's good, man. That's good. Excuse me. A student who has an inclination towards the arts can count on this genius support. The student can become acquainted with all the sciences on earth, and he can also be initiated into many magical arts. Aniel will reveal to the student the most profound secrets in nature, the entire occult philosophy, and the most secretive initiation mysteries and magic in the Kabbalah. Aniel awakens in the student the talent to translate this high mystery into an intellectual language. That is powerful. That is great. 38. Ahamaya. Ahamaya is well like in that sphere, well, the Mercurian sphere. He willingly opens to a mature student all spherical treasuries. That is, he revealed the most profound wisdom through which he leads the student to the greatest and highest bliss. That's good. Some of them are very friendly, some of them are very strict, some of them are very loose, some of them are very tight. Seems Hamaya is quite chill, cool. He helps the student to make his earthly existence bearable by strengthening his health and providing him with contentment, good fortune, and a good reputation. This genius can fulfill any wish the student might have. Ah, you hear that? That's powerful, man. That's so much in there. 39. Liael. Liael is a very special initiator of alchemy and occult anatomy. There is the exoteric anatomy, the one that you see here. That's exoteric. You can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it. That's exoteric. I can see it. However, there's the occult, there's the esoteric anatomy. Okay. For instance, a little esoteric, which means hidden, occult, hidden. The palm of your hand, okay, each fingers have all your palm of the hand have all the seven planets and the 12 zodiac signs in it. I'm not too good with this, but I remember this part right here is the sun. Wait, hang on. I think let me get that thing. Let me get the little thing over there so I won't make any mistake. That's called occult anatomy. Well, your hand is part of your body, so see, hey, there you go. That's the finger. You don't want to point this finger, okay, to people. Probably the most dangerous finger here is the index finger, okay? And the tip, it's Jupiter and Aries. Why? Jupiter, the king, Zedek, and Aries, the soldier, okay? Authority right there. This is the finger of authority accusing, okay? Below it right there, it's Taurus. Taurus and another thing. And then this part is Gemini, okay? So you got Jupiter, Aries, Taurus, I believe, and Gemini over here. And the middle finger, you got Shabbatite, okay? Shabbatite, not quite sure what that is. And you got Pisces right here. You got Pisces, okay? And then the ring finger, you got the sun, you got Leo, okay? The sun, Leo, and Virgo. The sun, Leo, Virgo, and the little finger, you got I believe Venus, the moon, and Sagittarius right there. And the big finger is the big finger is Venus. This little finger is Mercury. The big finger Venus, love. That's why you always say click the like button and love. So this is occult anatomy. All right, occult anatomy, hidden things. In your hand, the lines that are on your hand, each of them say something. The little dots, they say things. Okay, the lines right here. Okay, you can see the lines right there. Each of them meant something. Okay, 30 degree, 30, 10, 30, and then the bottom of your hand right there is north. West is west, which means water. There's water here. The north, okay, the big thumb is north, which means earth. The middle finger is east, which is the top one, air. And then the other side, the carded chop is fire. Okay, that's why when you're angry, you hit the desk or whatever, you fire and stuff like that. Your finger, this is hidden anatomy. All right, that's what those angels can teach you, and you can use your hand to heal. They can show you how to manipulate the energy and heal people, and the same way you can do other things. All right, that is why it is said they look at the brother hand, they drew or drive a nail into it because they know what his hand can do. Or the Buddha palm. If you're familiar with Kung Fu, there's the Buddha palm. So technically, what you can do, that's why there's a verse that say the mighty one hold the universe in the palm of his hand. And the palm of your hand, the entire map of the universe is there. The 12 zodiac sign, or 13 if you wish, and all the planets is there. You can literally supercharge your hand with so much power that you punch someone, that someone that you punch, the body going to explode, because you have so much power in your hand. That is why it is always wise not to slap people. Now you do understand when they say if you get slapped on the left cheek, turn the other for the other cheek. That's not what it means. Okay, balance. Okay, balance. Person slap you, you turn the other cheek for it. Not your cheek, but that other person's cheek. So this is all hidden anatomy. All right, hidden anatomy. Okay, looks simple, but there's a lot of stuff I don't understand here. Um, there's the sordid and whatever line, the table line. Um, I have no idea. There's even a hell of a lot more stuff. I can only say the things that I see here. This is Libra. Libra is right here. And um so Aquarius, bit of Aquarius is right here. So it's a lot, okay? So that's what that fellow can help you achieve. Okay? That's what Real can help you achieve. All right. Okay. So he is very special initiator of the alchemy and occult anatomy. Okay, occult anatomy. The student can learn how to prepare the stone of the sages through the wet process and the dry process for the purpose of impregnating and rejuvenating the astral and physical bodies. This is alchemy. I have no idea what that is. The wet process, the dry process. This is alchemy. I'm not too deep in alchemy. I've been studying a little. I know how to transmute, but the process, I do not have the proper tools to do this. Yes, Bruce Lee one finger punch and the anime One Punch Man. Your finger, your hand has so much power on it. That's why they told you don't raise your hand on people. Okay, so and justly so. All right. Through this, the student is given the possibility of prolonging his life as long as his wishes. You heard that? Real have the ability to give you the stone of the stages, the stone of the sages. You can either produce this stone through the dry process or the wet process, and you can prolong your life as long as you wish. You can live forever. That is if you wish. That's why I do not have any doubt that some of our great, well, the one of the masters told us, one of the brother that he went to the wedding where Yahusha was there. He's still walking around. Certain of the guys that learn certain things, they still walking around. You don't know them unless they start talking, and then you have a head. You're like, wait, the way this guy tell this story, you must have been there. Like, I don't know, man. There's too much. The details is so refined. Yeah, this is primary source right there. Like, no, I wasn't there. It's like, yeah, yeah, whatever, son. You were there. Like Negogen. For those of you who know the story of Negogen, Negogen still working around, you know. In the 1910s, he was telling a story. There was a very old little lady there, and then the little lady was laughing, and the granddaughter of the little lady, I said, "Grandma, why are you laughing?" He said he told the same joke when I was a little girl. And come to find out, Negogen came in like every once in a while, a few centuries, spent some time here, spent some time there. They've been all over. The book is called The Man of the Lost Mountain. It's a French book by a Haitian fellow, but it's in English and stuff like that. So, crazy. Oh, give me a second. All right. Back down a little. Riael is a great friend of children, and he sees to it that people or parents who love children have a large family. So Riael love kids, man, you know, and that's why we don't need no baby factory. We can go to our boy Riael and say, hey, we want to have a bunch of kids. He will make sure that you have a large family. All right. When their children have ailments, he gives them the parents or the precise information, and he willingly provides them with all the help they required. Whenever the student requests it, this genius will kindle love and loyalty in those people whom he selects. See, they all deal with love, man. Again, just like they deal with love, they also deal, well, the other side deal with something else. Okay. 40. Aiazel. Should the student request the release of someone from prison or the rescue of someone from an enemy, he should turn to this genius. Aiazel will support the student either through direct intervention or by having his subordinates influence those people who have it within their powers to release or liberate those who are imprisoned. The student will learn many things from Aiazel. For instance, how to dematerialize objects at a great distance and materialize them again, and how to influence humans, animal, and matters itself through element magic. Through dematerialize any object at great distance. For instance, you can dematerialize something far off on Shabbatite. You want an object on Shabbatite or on another galaxy. You can teleport these things here. We can dematerialize, rematerialize, deconstruct this thing and reconstruct it. Some powerful stuff right here. So, another one that gives teleportation. In addition, he will learn how to determine the past, present, and future of anything or any person, how to turn enemies into friends, how to cause and stop thunderstorms with powerful formula which he entrusted, and how to eliminate any emotional, psychic disharmony or melancholy with the with the magical formulas, etc. This genius is well disposed towards all artists, and he helped them through inspiration to achieve success and makes them well liked by their audiences. The same applies to people who are occupied with publishing books and written works. So Azazel is your boy, if you catch my drift. Dematerialize, become free of physical substance, cease to have material character or quality. Melted, anything. Dematerialize and rematerialize them. Disconstruction and reconstruction. Excuse me. 42. Mikael. Mikael, in order to get his enemy under his control, the student can receive from this genius magical Kabbalistic formula with which he will be able to discover and thwart his enemy's plans. The student will also learn how to bedazzle his enemy through magic and through subterfuge, have his enemy do as he wishes. This genius helps politicians and diplomats to embark on a successful career. In addition, he bestows upon them the gift of intuition and premonition. Premonition. Mikael. 43. Veubia, or it could be Veuia, okay, but it's just a matter of translation. Veubia or Veuaya is the name of the 43rd genius of the Mercurian sphere. The student learns from this genius how to see through his enemies' schemes and how to thwart all their plans, which are directed towards him on the basis of special magic methods which the student will receive from this genius. I'm extremely tired. What happened? Oh yes, I woke up way too early today. He will learn how to become a complete master over his enemies. Furthermore, he will learn how to make talismans, which will protect a soldier from annihilation during an offensive attack in a state of war. And he will also learn through magic and Kabbalah how to heal the worst wounds in a matter of a few moments and many other things. You heard that? To heal the worst wound in a matter of a few moments. Well, a few minutes, if you wish, if you please. A few minutes, this worst wound and whatever open wound, you can heal it. It will close. There was a book. I don't know. Was that a book or I'm making this up? What is this? Hmm. No, it wasn't a book. No, I think it's I can't say this thing. But it's something related to healing your body so fast. Let me give you a clue. You can use the out of the seven planet, one of them is the lowest and the fastest one. You can use this thing speed to heal your whatever one. If you caught this, you caught it. If you don't worry about it. 44. Aila. This genius entrusts a student who is in contact with him with special Kabbalistic formulas with which he can make the blind see. You heard that? This genius, IUIA 44, can give you certain formula that can help the blind see. So if one of us is able to contact this fellow, friend with him, we can just literally make all our blind folks see. Anybody that are legally blind or losing their vision or born blind, we can make them see. Now, why would someone hide a knowledge like that? Of course, we know our brothers and sisters back then make blind folks see all the time. Hmm. the deaf hear and liberate the insane from the unfortunate states. You can make the blind see, you can make the deaf hear, you can make the mentally sick, the mentally insane to liberate them. I think we have something for cataracts. Sent me an email and I'll send it for you. Didn't I give this for the cataracts? We have something for cataracts. It's quite effective. One of our brother in another country swath. It will be in the book when it released. We got something for cataracts. I think we talk about that. Send me an email as like reminder and things like that, so I can do that. Ailaya also gives the student the appropriate instruction to transfer objects over the greatest distances, either by spiritual beings or through dematerialization and materialization. Again, he's another one. He's another one that can transport object very far, and from very great distance, either through a spirit take this object and run and bring it to you, or it dematerialize it and rematerialize it. Teleportation. Beautiful. Now, why would you want to hide certain knowledge like this? Well, one of the main reasons, because you cannot access it. You cannot do those things. You think if the so-called Gentile would be able to do those things, they would have not stuck in your face. They will be all over the news, just like they put that garbage about that baby factory. Oh yeah, we airplane the new taxi now, and teleportation is the new Uber. So we have teleportation now. We don't really need airplanes and stuff. And the conspiracy theories will come out there. So, oh well, 5G and stuff. Brother, let's stop right here a little. Whatever happened to 5G? What happened? Whatever happened to 5G, or turning people into zombie, or giving people the I don't know. What else 5G was? What happened? What is it? Not only that, whatever happened 5G would be the fastest internet. I is they did they is that what that is? What is it? A lot of people are making a lot of noise with 5G. They got people working in the government. 5G gonna they are your big levi, they are using 5G to kill our people, man. You gotta say something about that. In China, they already got 6G. What no one knows. No one know, Brethren. Whatever happened to that 5G? They, oh well, brother, Big Levi in the hood, man, they're putting antenna in the hood so they can kill our people. Like we told you, if those people could have killed you, they would have killed you a long, long time ago. They put you chattel slavery. They put you through lynching, Jim Crow. They put you through everything, AIDS and drugs and stuff, prison and emulation. And all of a sudden now they got some kind of tower and this stuff. Whatever happened to it? I'll let you answer that question because I have no answer for it. He also teaches the student how to read correctly in the Akasha principle, and furthermore, to be successful in every aspect and realize all wishes for himself and other people. 45. Seiyala or Sela. Okay. The Seiyala mean the motivating force behind all things. All right. Thank you for the sister that indeed enlightened us to Seiyala. Okay. Sela. Okay. Is the name of the 45th genius of the Mercurian sphere. This genius teaches the student how to recognize all those who are engaged in sorcery and witchcraft and who evoke negative spiritual beings. Sehelia gives the student methods that enable him to render any attacker or aggressor harmless. Is that what that is? Yes. The student can either prevent any hostile plans himself against himself, or he can cover his enemy with so-called magic cap, which does not permit any magical experiment against him to succeed. That's good. That's good. I would love to know the formula for the magic cap. Okay, magic caps like that little cap in my head. A magic cap like you can use say Yala can give you a magic cap. You put it on your enemy. This enemy will never be able to. Well, it's not literal cap you put on his head. It's just a term they refer that you can put this spell or this quote unquote magical hate upon this person. They won't be able to use magic against you at all. Okay, Seyala is Sister Karen, guardian angel. That's great. That's good angel. Number 45. You know, yeah, magical suppression, so to speak. That's good. Excuse me. All right. The student can either prevent any hostile plans against himself, or he can cover his enemy with the so-called magic cap, which does not permit any magical experiments against him to succeed. Seila, Seila, or Sela, the Joe Scott calls Sela. Sela will disclose the student the magical method on how a magic cap is made. I would love to know this, okay? On which no black magician can penetrate. That's good. As with other genie from the sphere, the student can find out power formulas from Seila or Sela that, when uttered, will cause severe earthquakes, which can completely destroy entire cities. However, these kinds of power formula will never be entrusted to a student who is ethically undeveloped. Therefore, there is no danger that this formula will ever be misused. Ha! Seiala or Sela can give you certain Kabbalah, well, word of power. If you utter it, you can destroy a whole city. Then again, we will give you the same stories. What you're calling the asteroid belt was actual planet there. This is our scumbag stuff. You don't need to go check it because you won't find it online. It was a little planet like Earth with children of the mighty one living there. They did pretty much the same thing that we did. They rebelled, but those did not repent. And the mighty one sent an angel over there, and the angel just said one word, one name, and the whole planet shattered, destroyed. And they formed this asteroid belt. There's more in the asteroid belt. There is even more other part of the civilization that's still living there, or the part of it. Beautiful. Again, those are scumbag stuff. All right, you don't need to go look for it because then again, you will not find it. And this will not be given unto people that are immature, so you won't misuse it. He can force thieves to return stolen goods. He can humble the arrogant and prideful. Boy, I need that fellow. He can help human beings that have been wronged to attain their rights. All these things are feasible for a student with the help of this genius. So we also allow the student to become master over this earth. Oh boy. Wow. I shouldn't have wake up early that day today. All right. 46. Ariel. Ariel, this genius can bestow the gift of prophecy upon the student. He can guide the student so that he will completely control the Akasha principle in regards to viewing the past, present, and future. And he will also teach the student how to load vaults and many other things. Should it be the student's wishes to become wealthy, provided he has a good reason, then this genius will assist him in finding all the treasures on our earth. Then again, another one that will help you with wealth. That is, if you have a good reason for that. Some people want to become wealthy because they want to stunt on people, especially in their own poor brethren. Some want to become healthy because they want to abuse people with their wealth. Some want to become wealthy just for the hell of it. you gotta give a good reason why you want to become wealthy. Why would you want to become wealthy? Well, my forefathers were enslaved, beaten, we robbed, everything was stolen for them, and we lost all the knowledge. So, working a job or running a business, so I really don't have time to pursue the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding. So, I will appreciate it if you could show to me where you have all those treasures buried so I can go ahead and unearth them and then sell them and use the money so I can retire and study and spend time with my own family and my friends. That's what I would have asked for. But the intention, yes, has to be pure because anything beyond that is going to be an issue. All right. So, let me see. Yes. Not only will Ariel do that for the student, he will also familiarize him with the greatest secrets of nature, of the greatest mysteries of life. For instance, in which manner dreams can arbitrarily be called forth over the greatest distances, how precious stones can be loaded with particular powers, and how any kind of element can be created with magical Kabbalistic methods. Ariel can also make it possible for the magician to contact positive beings of other sphere, and he can also instruct him in talisman knowledge and other arts, which is a little bit unknown to the student. Now, brethren, one thing they said here, Ariel can literally show you how to call dreams for a very long distance and make this dream appear right in front of you. There is this movie by that fellow that directed Batman and Batman Begins. It's called Inception. For those of you who have not seen it, God, I forgot this director. This guy is always like doing things over the top. I forgot. He recently made a movie called Tenet. Oh boy, Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan, that good sir, he has this movie called Inception. So now you see that Inception wasn't a movie at all. Those things are real. People come in your dream and steal whatever that they need to steal. They steal information and stuff like that. Those are high quality. Gentiles, they are incapable of doing things like that. But what Inception is, according to what we just read here, it's something that is attainable. If you can call a dream from long distances, you can bring this dream to you, or you can, if you can call, you can actually go there. Okay, so you could go ahead and go call the dream and then be in this dream, whether this person is having this dream on freaking Mars or Noga or Levana, you can pull it down and be there. Crazy, man. Crazy thing. Crazy. Wow. 47. Asalia or Asalaya. Asalia, this genus instruct the student in the laws of justice and lawfulness and how to recognize them and also to understand them. That is, he teaches the student the art of staying constantly in equilibrium in respect of the worldly and spiritual laws. This is very important, man. This is probably the most important things I ever read here, man. That is, it teaches the student the art of staying constantly in equilibrium and respect to the worldly and the spiritual law. And respect to the worldly and the spiritual law. Equilibrium. Somebody define the word equilibrium. That means, well, in the word equilibrium, you see equilibrium. Another word. Oh man, my back. Oh, good grief. Because one thing, brethren, you might want to get with a so-called a spirit, and then they give you a certain power, and then you misuse it, not by heart, but because you do not have the equilibrium in you. You use everything somewhat excessively. For instance, your power is only good to do good. You go around, you do everybody good when everybody do not deserve to get good be done unto them, because some of them done horrible things, and you're gonna have to Well, oh. Well, equilibrium and balance for some reason. What? It's not there? Alright, it's in there. So anyway, let's move. We only have 1 hour, so to speak. We got 10 more minutes. Equilibrium, a state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced. The maintenance of social equilibrium. Equilibrium, state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced. Balance. It's very important, Bridget, okay? It's very important. One of the masters himself, he's working on a book. This book will be, it will be in, I think I say this, but it will be in French, it will be in English and Latin, French and Latin, English and Latin. It will be for the people. You will need to have. This is nothing. This is just child play to that book. This book will skip everything, and they will tell you, "Hey, you do you. You wanted the info. You wanted knowledge. You wanted wisdom. There you go, and we'll have it in there. Crazy stuff. It will be published under our publishing stuff. It won't be by us though. It will be them, but under our publishing deal. So crazy! I can't wait to read this thing, man. There's some crazy shit there. Awesome, man. Beautiful, man. Our nation is moving very fast. So anyway, all right. Let me read this again. Okay. It teaches the student the art of staying constantly in equilibrium and respect of the worldly and the spiritual laws. The worldly laws and the spiritual laws, man. You gotta bring the equilibrium in there. Besides that, he can teach the student how to understand the most profound truths. He can show the student the past lives, the present lives, and future of any being in the Akasha. Azariah will gladly familiarize the student with special methods with which this ability can be developed in a human being. There is no doubt that this genius will help the student to attain his rights. He can also give rise to love among human beings, strengthen love between friends, change animosity into friendship, etc. Again, define this word animosity. Okay, they've been using this word a lot: animosity and friendship, which is quite the opposite. Animosity into friendship, etc. Azariah can help the student attain the good graces of personalities and high positions. Okay, this Azariah can give you the ability to show people their future, their past, their present, to them, to anybody they wish to know, or anybody that you want to know. Powerful, man. Oh boy, I can't wait to meet one of those guys. But you need ghouling trailing, man. This thing is a mighty work. It's a mighty work, man. A mighty work is in the making. If we survive Jacob's trouble, therefore, we can communicate with all of them. If we survive the punishment that the mighty one put upon us, this should be child play. We just need to strengthen our mind, and then we'll go to this. Okay, animosity, strong hostility. Okay, strong hostility. Okay, all right. Strong hostility. Somebody that great animosity against you, man. All right. 48. Miael. Okay, Miael is my dog right there. That's my dog. That's one of my favorite angels. Why? Miael is all about that. Miael is like a master baker right there. Miael is all about that stuff. Miael is all about making, baking, give it for free, selling. Miael don't give a crap. Miael is all about that. Okay? But he does other things too. Miael is the name of the 48th genius of the Mercurian sphere. This genius is considered to be the teacher of alchemy. His particular fields of endeavor is transmutation, that is, the transmutations of metals and he can instruct the student of this subject in detail. Mihail will disclose methods to the student with which he can change the oscillations. Is that what that is? Oscillation? The oscillation of the electrons of any metal and change even the most inferior metal into gold. One will also learn to work in the exact opposite mode. For example, to change the gold and silver for a greedy person into lead or iron through magic and Kabbalah. That's cool. With this method, the student can also change common stones into precious stones. From the same genius, the student can learn how to increase and decrease love and passion in men, how to create an atmosphere where human beings have to do whatever the student wishes them to do, how to eliminate infertility in women, which of course the whole nation is well aware of that what Mihail did, eliminated the infertility in one of our sisters over there, how to make peace, how to create unity and faithfulness between husband and wife so that no power on earth can separate them except death. Mihail is the beast, man. Yeah, Mihail. Just like, well, if Mihail is your guardian angel, stay away from nightclub, bars, strip clubs, anywhere they are partying, because he's opposite. That's what he does. If Mihail is your guardian angel, that you are a baking machine. That's that's what it is. That's it. Hey man, that's what it is. You can do other stuff too, but you are more in on fertility. Whether they are men and women. Mihail, you stay away from nightclubs, strip clubs, bars, tiki bar, you gotta be very careful, because the opposite of this fellow, that's what he does. He's the patron of bars. That's why some people, they can go in those things. If you are a Nogahite, and Lord forbid, Mihail is your guardian angel, well, you got a few things that is, you got certain things that is for you there. You can do a lot of things. So you gotta be very careful when it comes to things like that, you know. Mihail, Jeliel, and a couple other angels that are all about this stuff. They're about love, and they will go ahead, you know, and do this. You know, it's just they will Mihail, it will be all over. Okay. I have a family, and I have a family member, Pahalia is her guardian angel. So they can do a lot. Pahalia can do a lot of stuff, man. You can go to them, they will teach you a lot. Their characteristic is also your characteristic, brethren. You can learn from them. There are certain things you're born with, certain things you learn, certain things you acquire. You know, there's a lot of things out there. Yeah, stay away, man. And that's what Mihail does. He gave, of course, we told the story about the sister that could not give birth. We contact Mihail, he went, and then the baby is born exactly on the day where Mihail ruled. So, that's actually Mihail. So that's what that is. 48. 49. Oh, of course, Mihail can literally impregnate the air. For instance, let me read this for you, okay? Okay, from this same genius, the student can learn how to increase and decrease love and passion in men, and how to create an atmosphere where human beings have to do whatever the magician wishes them to do. You can use this angel power. You infuse a place, whoever work there, you can make them do whatever you want them to do. This is powerful, man. This is just as the first pentacle of Sunday or the first pentacle of Shemesh. You can make them do whatever you wish them to do. Beat, kill each other, give you your money. You could be this person never work a day of your life, yet you receive a paycheck almost every day or every hour. Always remember, whatever a man soweth, wonder what will you be your harvest. 49. Oh, all right, we'll stop at 49. Let's read 49, then we will stop there. 49, Veuiel. Okay, no, we'll stop at, we'll stop at Daniel 50. 49, Veuiel. Veuiel is the name of the 49, this is the Mercurian sphere. The student learns from this genius every kind of prophecy, from the most simple to the most consummate, namely reading in the Akasha. Not only will the student become acquainted with these methods, he will also learn how to master them himself. Furthermore, the student will learn how to increase his consciousness so that he will be able to transfer it anywhere he wishes. Damn. He will learn how to immediately read any person's mind and find out from that person's aura anything he wishes to know about his character in the wink of an eye, regardless whether that person is a friend or foe. Damn, Veuiel is good. Woo! Veuiel. This one can give you the ability to read people's mind, read their aura. You can literally look at that person. You can tell, you can know, not only you can know what they are thinking, you can hear it, especially the Shabbatites. Shabbatites are known to be a natural born telepath. Okay, Shabbatite can just look on you in their eyes and tell you exactly what you've been thinking. Okay, that I know a girl, she was a Shabbatite, but she was more like a Nogahite than Shabbatite, but she has this ability. She could just say, "Oh, why'd you think?" She could just like sit next to her and say, "Huh? Why'd you think of that?" And I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" She said, "You say this and that." And now I realize that, oh, so that's what was her ability. And when I check, I'm like, oh, she was a Shabbatite. You know, they are quite good with mind reading. They can do that. All right. This genius can teach the student every method regarding influence. So if you're one of those TikTok influencers out there, or one of those scumbag that go online and then show your butt or your face or anything about part of your organ in your body online, this guy will help you because it will help you influencing people, which means like just controlling them. The word influence means to control. That's what that is. Influencers control. You know, we are at this point in time, brethren, the biggest influencers on this planet. That is why everything that we say out there, go ahead and influence the entire world. Go to TikTok. You watch one video about like alien or whatever. Everything that they say literally match everything that we said, because that's what we are. That's what we do. Our dance move, our music, what else? Like the mumble rap, the worst form of music you can live on. Well, the worst form of music out there is gospel music, you know, concerning the other buck two scumbags that still are in the church. But our people, we are the greatest influencer on this planet, but we don't use our power. All right. We will start at number 50, brethren. Daniel. Daniel is the name of the 50th genius of the Mercurian sphere. This genius enables the student to look into divine's Providence workshop. I love this. I just love that, brethren. Okay. I just love when they say you can look in the divine providence workshop. You just sit there in the workshop, you see the mighty one working, making things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, then into divine providence workshop and understand the lawfulness and activities and effects of the Akasha principles. Daniel also gives the student the opportunity to comprehend the effectiveness of the divine virtues, which knowledge enables him to influence the vibration of love and compassion within himself. Consequently, this will place the student into a state of bliss, high, getting high, and only one who has been under the guidance of this genius will experience this state. There are also other advantages that arise from having contact with this genius. For instance, the students learns how to distinguish right from wrong or justice from injustice, how to develop good judgment, and how to act prudently in all matters. He will learn to be successful as an author. Man, a lot of them help with writing, man. A lot of them help with writing anyway. Help with authors, you know, author, you may not be a writer, but you are the author or producer, so to speak, you know. With the author, I attained the excellent talent of eloquent speech. I attained the talent for repartee. I attained the most profound intuition and recognize the true philosophy in every religion system. The genius will always give the student the appropriate intuition and critical situation. Where's my stuff? Well, anyway, I put this in. We stop at number 50, brethren. Thank you for joining us. Give the mighty one a hand. We have learned a little. Maybe tomorrow we will do the rest of the 20 and done with this. Thank you, beloved, for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. We learned a little. We learned just a little, brothers. Our library of knowledge got a little thing added onto that. Yes, yes, y'all. Now, beloved, if you wish, if you do have questions, we would like to answer them before we send you with peace and in peace. Do we have any question, brethren? Yes, concerning the full moon. To the cancers out there, I would advise you to listen to what to what we are going to discuss if you're a cancer. This is what I would have done if I was a cancer. You see, the moon is the fastest of all the planets, so to speak, when it comes to rotation. The moon travel to the houses or to the schools of the zodiac every 2.5 days. The moon is in the house of Taurus right now. Somebody verify that. Okay. Tomorrow it will be in the house of Gemini. Or is it already in the house of Gemini? It will be in the house of Gemini, so to speak. And after that, the full moon will be in the house of Cancer, brethren. Okay. Now on the 6th, the full moon will be in your house, in your school. This is the house you were born into. You may not be raised into this house, but you were born there. That's like your school. That's where you go. There's a lot of things there. The full moon who ruled the house of Cancer? No one but the queen herself, Levana. Okay, Levana ruled the house of Cancer. Now, because the moon will be in her own house, and she will be full. Therefore, if you are a Cancer or anybody else out there, the Cancer will be most like they will be closer. Their stuff will become a hell of a lot more quicker because the moon gonna be full in the house. It will bring a lot of stuff for them. They can glow their wish, whatever that you want. This is what I would have done. Well, this is what I will do. Damn it! I already have my holy water that I made a long time ago. Not a holy water. I have a water that is one of the 4 key elements. Okay, I have a stone that is for earth. I have a water. I have fire, and then the air around. I use all the 4 elements when I'm doing whatever. So, this water, although fire is my element, I'm trying to master all of them and understand all of them. I would bring this water outside with me. I would bring my quartz crystal with me. I'll bring my silver candle with me. And I'll bring a nice white piece of shit a beloved sister gave me. Those white piece of shit, I still got a brand new one. I will wrap the quartz in there. And then I have my perfume, okay, my spray from Sister Maya. There we go. With this spray you can activate the 4 corner. The 4 corners is activated because that's what this thing does. Okay, if you want this, you can contact Sister Maya. You know, they're pretty much everywhere though, but she has the real deal. You know, I will take my spray and spray. I have it. You don't have it, you don't have to do this. This is always good when you're doing anything on your room. You impregnated the room with the spray or with the with the incense, whether it's frankincense and myrrh, you can impregnate the room with this. Okay, that means the room. I just bought this today. I went and saw her. I went and saw her today. So now I will clean. When you do this, you clean it. You amplify it. I will spray my quartz, spray my water, spray my silver candle. Plus, I have my little silver. I have a silver coin and I have a cube, a little silver cube. I would have do this, okay? Some of you can put the quartz in the water, but if you put it in there, it might be too difficult for you. My hand is really big. I can't put it. I can't take it out, and I don't want to pour the water out of this thing. My hand is too big. But if I have something I can grab it, I would take it. I would put the quartz in the water, and I would put the silver in there, and then I would just put it there and then put it in the moon, let it supercharge and tell the moon and stuff like that. If there was nobody around and I would sit outside, no wind. Of course, the people up north can't do this because it's too cold. If you cannot do it outside, you do it inside, but leave the crystal supercharged outside. Leave the crystal for 1 hour, charge outside and somewhere that it can bathe in the moon, and after that bring it inside. Again, because we are the children of the light, we don't work in darkness, and nothing can be done in darkness. I will light up, activate the four corners. Of course, I have to go to the four element. When you open the four portals, you activate the four energies. Okay, the four energies is with you, and then you light up your candle. You're ready to begin. Start breathing. Or to take 7 breaths. 1, release. 2, release, and then put my mind at peace. And then I'll start talking to the moon. You call it Emetiel, I call it Levana, and I'll say, Levana, beautiful Levana, how great and shiny that you are. The mighty one created you to help us, and as today I come here to talk to you, and those are my demand. Just like you are growing and full and beautiful, I want my life. This is mine. Don't be copying me. Because if you got the same thing, like I didn't want those things, that's what I would say. I want my wisdom, my spiritual life, my mental fitness to be full and glowing. I want my physical life, my health to be full, my bank account to be as full as the moon. I want my life, my connection with the Holy One, my love for my brethren and my sister, my knowledge to grow just as this. I want my physical body, my mental body, my astral body to glow and be full just as this. Those are my demand, and pray and do all of that. And then after that, I let it just leave it like that. Okay. And then in the second phase, I could have done the same thing. And then on the 7th, I can do the same thing. Or I believe on the 7th, no, the 8th. The 8th, I can do this. No, I would have done it on the 9th because the 9th is the moon day. The 9th, the moon is waning. Just like the moon is waning, the light is going away from her. And I want my depression to go away from me. I want my diabetes. I want my high blood pressure, my pancreas, insulin intake, whatever things that I'm dealing to die just like as the moon, and it will die on the new moon. And then I will take this quote unquote I will let the candle burn out all the way finish, and I will take the quartz and the water and the little stuff and bring it inside and pray and go to sleep. And then I will do this every month, especially if you're a Cancer. I will pay attention when the moon is increasing. If I'm a Cancer, if the moon increasing, I ask for things are increasing. If the moon is decreasing, I ask for my debt to be decreased and disappear just like the new moon. I ask all my enemy to be decreased just like the new moon. I ask all the negative waves and negative energy frequencies, low vibration to decrease just like the new moon. And then when the moon was born, I saw more understanding, tuition, wealth. So I want to not going to work and stay home and study and travel and go places so I can activate things. I want time to study with my brothers. I want time to study with my sisters. Be very careful when you say those things. You might get what you're asking for. Okay, that's what I would have used. Silver candle, silver or silver coin, water, a white piece of cloth. If you got a little incense, good, but don't need it. And then you do your thing. That's what I will do. So, any question below? The experiment we do on our birthday, I think there's a PDF on the website under homework. Go under homework. Oh, I forgot, beloved brother Devin just announced to the nation that the book of angel is over there, and of course all the all the books the internet have the internet excuse me, the website have a bigger server now. Okay, all right. Levi tried to get silver candle, they don't do it. Yeah, we have silver candle. I'll show it here. You can get it on Amazon. Brethren, it's not actually silver. It's not it's coated with silver. Okay, it's coated with silver, but it's not actually silver. All right, brother Jose, if you need a candle, meet me and I'll bring you like a couple of them. I have like can give you like two or three. Oh, Sister Maya have them. Okay, Sister Maya have silver candle. Okay, they are pretty much everywhere. All right. I don't think you will need the Kindle, but then again, you want to have everything because Virgin, those things are things we come up with. They are just like we come up with the whole Shabbat, Majorite and stuff like that. Those are things that just beam in our head. We just come up with it. Is that like thing that we just like find in a book? That's how the knowledge come back onto us. Okay. If you're a Cancer, you are probably the person that can move past everyone because you're the person. Well, the planet that rule your house is in your home every single month. Whereas a person that is a Shabbatite have to wait 30 years until Shabbatite came back to Capricorn. You don't have to wait that long. Where Zedekiah have to wait like a year for the planet to go back in there. No, where Shemeshite or Leo have to wait every month for the sun to come back in Leo. But a Cancer, the moon is in your every single month. You can use you can do a lot of stuff. Hey man, do hish. Everybody can do that, brethren. But the Cancers, they are closer. Like my daughter, she's a Cancer, so she's a Nogahite Cancer. So if you're a Cancer, a Shemeshite Cancer, you're good. You were born under the influence of the sun. Then you are a Levanahite. So you got the moon and the sun balance. Beautiful right there, man. You can use everything. You're a very well balanced person. I met a sister. The sister is well balanced, but the sister is very confused. She got so many stuff. For those of you that wish to get your silver candle, you can contact Sister Maya and get one of those spray. They are very good. They are very good. The spray are good when you finish with your magical stuff. You spray it so they can keep the same energy. You spray them, for instance. Are you done with that? Okay, this is certain things I was working on. A spiritual cell phone. For those of you that remember, you spray it and then you cover it, and then you put it somewhere. Not let people touch it and stuff. If people touch your stuff, you spray it. The spray is like a disinfectant, something like that. I believe somebody asked a question while I was Uh, will this be on the community post? No, it will not, because this is just something. It's like a try. I haven't even done it. It's just pop up in my head, and I put it together, and I will do it. It worked. It worked. Yes, if you met a Levanahite Leo, okay, the sun and the moon, you are well balanced. You can do a lot of stuff. When I or the sun and fire, it's like everything is just fire for me. Everything is hot. I gotta do. I'm hot headed. I gotta go ahead. And I really don't have that much of balance unless I go to the school of Pisces, which is actually one of my favorite school, and learn a bunch of things, and then anything that, if you are born unbalanced, you can go to any of the schools and learn their skills. For instance, out of the house of Pisces and the house of Libra and the house of Taurus, I like going in those houses and study their quality and try to adapt from them. But I'm screwed out. I'm a Shebeshite. That's what it is. You know. My favorite planet to just chill would be Kokav, because I love the intellect. And then after chilling Kokav, and then you catch me in Noga, and probably in certain houses that are not, I'm not gonna say houses are heel repute, but yeah, you can catch me there. But nonetheless, that's what it is. When you have when you have certain balance, it's good. When you got water, fire, air, earth, it's balanced. But when you're straight fire, you gotta be very careful. You gotta be very, very careful. Some people are, that's the term, they were born lucky, man. Like, yo, you are very well balanced. Some people are Shabbatite, some people are Shemeshite, but they were born in the house of Capricorn. So they got both light and darkness. So they can use both. Mhm. So, brethren, when we tell you those things, you look what work best for you. You look what work best for you. Remember, you cannot change who you are. That's the day you were born. That's what you are. That's what it is. But you can go to any of the houses. Remember, the sun is the one that put you there. The sun dropped you there. Every time the sun moved to one of those zodiac, and then that's what it is. So you can be born in this certain house. You decided to study another one, or you study all 12, which I have to do that. Because when people come up to me, they ask me something, I have to know it. And not only we have to study all the so-called angels, then we will get into the demons also. We'll know what they do and what they can and cannot do. And when we're going to study the so-called demons, we won't be able to do it live or online. Oh yes, just to announce, very soon we will have the membership open for YouTube. Okay, because we will discuss certain things. There will be serious hash. You can discuss those things in the wide open. The membership will begin in our new year. Just to know about this. Some of you, make sure you get this. It's gonna be $3 a month, $9 a month. There are certain things I am not allowed to say here on unless if I met one of the brethren of the sister over here. Okay. Find your balance, brothers. You may not find your balance in the planet. You can find it in your element. If you cannot find it in your element, you'll find it in your angel. Find a balance. You can be water, fire. You can be air, earth. You can be air and fire. Balance. Air need fire to breathe. Water need the earth need the water to moist, and the water need the earth to hold it. So find your. Everybody is born with a balance. Find it. It's there. Any question, beloved? We got 6 more minutes left. Let me see if I have anything else. Good. Well then, beloved, I will leave all of you in peace. I will leave all of you with peace. Thank you for all the moderators. Thank you for all the brothers and sisters that were there that help us. The one that are in the background, the one that of course click the like button, so to speak. The one that enjoy and laugh and bring more knowledge within us. Um, we are going to still come back to more and see if we can finish it. Okay, brethren, I say fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the king reign forever. Study to show thyself approve. Remember, whatever a man soweth, whatever you planted, whatever you sow, pay attention to your harvest. That's what you're going to reap, man. Thank you.